Hello and welcome. And the cards are already wanting to talk. I have decided to come back to this channel that I created a couple months ago, probably more than a couple months ago. And this is where I'm going to put messages for the collective, what Spirit wants you to hear, when Spirit wants to talk. And this morning, Spirit was really pushing me to do this. I did not know if I was going to put this on my main channel, my Divine Pathways True Crime, just as an addition, or keep it separate. And after doing some research and really consulting what I felt in my gut, in my intuition, and listening to my guides, this is what they told me to do. Okay. And I'm going back to the way I used to do things on my OG channel that is just kind of dead in the water. Being on screen, you're not going to be able to see all the cards until I find my laptop stand. But it is what it is. Okay. I'm just seeing if this, yep, there's 3 cards. I kept hearing 3. So let's get into the messages. This is for whoever needs to hear it. Whenever you come across this video, if you come across it, it was meant for you. Okay, if you clicked on that thumbnail, there's probably a message in here for you. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell us today. We have the Sustainer. This is talking about trying to sustain oneself in a certain pattern, in a certain flow. This is, to me, sustaining your current status, not leveling up, and trying to keep yourself from drowning. This is making me think of, I'm trying to keep my head above water. I'm not really getting ahead right now. I'm trying to keep myself from drowning in my finances, in my debt, in my career, in my emotions, in my love life, whatever area that this is affecting you, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that it takes faith. It takes confidence. The stone. This is, to me, I'm hearing like the rock of building the foundation. What kind of stone are you using? Are you using sandstone, or are you using something rock hard, solid to build your foundations? Because when your foundations are not solid, that's when you feel like you're treading water, when your foundation is crumbling beneath you. And somebody agrees with that car horn. And anyhow, you are meant to be more than just sustaining yourself. And we have mentor, the mentor. Perhaps this is seeking extra help, seeking advice, following those that have walked in your shoes, that have been there and rose up to success. And it's okay if you don't have all the answers. And, you know, there's some people out there that have pride. Let's talk about pride for a minute. Pride is involving, it's okay to have pride in what you do. That's wonderful. But sometimes pride can actually be a stumbling block. It keeps you from listening to others. It keeps you from being able to take advice. And sometimes we have to swallow that pride and ask for advice. How do I move forward? from people who are wiser, from people who are experienced, from those that have been down that same road, that same path. And even connecting to your spirit guides, okay? And meditating. Because we all have those answers within us, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of help to bring those answers out. You desire that to level up, but you're still treading water, okay? And it all started with the foundations that we build. Okay, let's take a look at the messages from the tarot. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, we're juggling things. We're going back and forth. This Two of Pentacles, he's on the water. He's treading the water. He's trying to find that balance within himself. Page of Cups. For some, this could have to do with woundings from childhood. But this is also emotional balance. Maybe you're looking for a relationship, a solid relationship. And maybe you've always just treaded water or just went with the flow and being accepting anything that flows your way in order to find that solid rock in your life. And sometimes, and I'm getting a message here that sometimes we find ourselves actually finding someone, a match. The Two of Pentacles is two people, could be two people as well, trying to find that same balance. It's like when we get into that mindset, we often attract that which is like us. Is that healthy? You have to ask yourself. And about finding or attracting someone who may be as equally imbalanced, that's that treading water. Then we have the Empress. That is knowing your value and your worth. Not accepting just any offer that comes your way. With the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is feeling the lack, feeling the abandonment. Some of you may even have abandonment issues, mother issues as well. Feeling like you didn't have that nurturing growing up. So you didn't have a real good example to go by. But this is also letting go of ideas of I'm not worthy. Because I'm picking that energy up as well. Some of you feeling I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy. And, you know, it's not always a conscious thought. It's something subconscious. Somebody maybe made you feel that way. This card wants to talk. Three of Cups. And it's about who you surround yourself with in your tight circle. The Fool. And I'm also getting this message of sometimes we have to abandon certain groups of people that are kind of in the same mindset. Because when you get into that mindset of worthlessness or I'm going with the flow, I gotta have somebody, I don't care who it is, and you don't honor your true worthiness, and maybe a certain group of friends do the same exact thing, sometimes we have to take a new direction and we have to abandon a certain circle of friends or people that we associate with. Now let's take this a step further. Maybe this is a job thing. Bouncing from job to job, trying to find your footing, trying to find something that is fulfilling that you haven't found yet, something that allows you to express your creativity, that sometimes we have to abandon that, something that we thought was for us, and move in a totally different direction. And the Fool also talks about, I'm hearing ground zero. Someone out there needs to start at ground zero in whatever aspect of life that this is resonating with. And the Fool is taking those lessons that you've learned and moving forward and not repeating. Six of Cups. And if you look here, the Fool is his back is to the Six of Cups, things of the past, and moving towards a new group, new connections. And I think that that's what this is about. Moving towards connections, towards people that truly have your back, that truly have your best interest in mind. There's an old saying, misery loves company. And I think that's what this applies here. People keeping you down because they're down. Misery loves company. Now let me get a few extra oracle cards from this deck. But Spirit wants you to know that you've got this. And the two key cards is abandoning the idea that you're not worthy. And finding that value in yourself. Even if it's value that some others do not see or do not find in you. And surrounding yourself with more positivity. Positive thinking people. Successful people. And talking, getting advice from those that have been there, been down that road. Boundaries. Where are yours? This is setting boundaries with certain negative people. And this is also, I feel, not limiting yourself like you may have in the past. Change. This is breaking that glass ceiling. Change and transformation. This is very loud in my ears right now. Break that glass ceiling. Break through it. You are your own limitations. There are boundaries that you are meant to break. And that you are meant to tear down walls. Change, transformation is going to come when you stop limiting yourself. So that's the message for today. Stay tuned. I will have more messages in the near future as Spirit gives them to me. I love you all. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And if you're into true crime cases, head over to Divine Pathways True Crime. And I will see you next time.